What did it cost?
Everything.
Ah yes, September, the month of Tokyo Game Show. And scary as clowns. That aside, there's a lot we need to get into this month. From lazy jersey designs to sexy fast food founders, this is your resident clown man, Mr. Toffee, dishing you the latest Rhapsody news recap episode on Kakujopure. Apple Arcade is a video game subscription service for Apple products. It's been teased and talked about throughout the year, but now we know when it's launching in good old Malaysia. Starting 20th September, you can subscribe to Apple Arcade for just Rm 19.90 per month. The subscription can be shared with up to 5 family members. You get unlimited access to more than 100 titles releasing this year. Putting the cherry on top, you can even download the game for offline play. So what's the catch? Well, you're going to need an Apple product. That's a pretty big financial and technical drawback. Anti-Apple potshots aside, Apple Arcade's offer is super competitive. When taking into consideration the huge number of titles you'll be able to play, it definitely seems like a great deal. It's clear that Apple is aiming for the casual gaming crowd and also parents who want an affordable supply of games for their children. So we'll just have to wait and see if the games are actually good or not. There's going to be a 1-month free trial for those interested. So there's that. Remember Doki Doki Literature Club? How about Dream Daddy? Or Valhalla? Well, you can add another one to that list of quirky dating sims, and this time it's from a very familiar fast food chain, KFC. Introducing I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. You don't need me to tell you what the game's about, it's all in the title, come on. Allow me to reiterate that this is an official game from KFC. It's developed by a humble indie company named Psyop, but it's published by Kentucky Fried Chicken. We really are in the darkest timeline, aren't we? The game will be free to play and comes out on 24th September on Steam, so get ready to choke your chickens. Take one of the biggest sports clothing companies in the world. Now take one of the biggest online video games in the world. Combine them both and what you get? Totally bland and uninspiring jerseys. So recently, Nike announced a collaboration with the League of Legends Pro League. They're now the official shoe and clothing provider for the Chinese Gaming League. The jerseys all have the same core design, only differentiated with small team-specific details and colors. Honestly, some of them look exactly the same, just with the colors flipped. It's almost as if Nike doesn't even want to hide the fact that they don't really care about the designs. Perhaps it's because they're really confident that LOL fans in China will buy these jerseys no matter what. Seeing as how this is the first year for this collaboration, let's hope Nike tries a little harder next year. The current team kits will be available for purchase on January 2020. Just when you think EA couldn't avoid the limelight for a moment, something just pops up to embarrass them yet again. And this time, it's world record levels of mortification. A Reddit user by the name Amsha uploaded a picture from the Guinness Book of World Records. In that picture was an entry for the most downvoted comment on Reddit, and it goes to EA. It's the comment that posted in response to gamers' outrage on having to unlock Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker in Battlefront 2. How many downvotes did it get? 683,000. Just to give you a good perspective of how big that number is, the second most downvoted comment has only 88,000 downvotes. That's not even a quarter of what EA got. So we here at KKP would like to wish congratulations to EA for solidifying themselves in the history books. Alright, so this week's ripe for gaming news from all over Tokyo. And there's a lot going on. So let's finish this Rhapsody with some speed news. Resident Evil Project Resistance has finally been unveiled, and it's going to be a 4 vs 1 zombie shooter game. And unlike those other Western-made RE games, this one looks a bit more promising, reused assets and all. Square Enix showed off more Final Fantasy VII Remake gameplay and CG. Lots of fan service going on, especially with that orchestral remix of that boss theme. Square Enix also announced a winter release for its Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC featuring new keyblades and more convoluted story nonsense. Neo 2 is coming out in early 2020, featuring good old Nobunaga and a lot of demon slaying. Sega showed off more Project Sakura Wars, including the Berlin Combat Review and one of the game's antagonists. She's clearly a mind-controlled Sakura Shinguji. Guess we'll find out this 12th December, or next year if you'd rather wait for the English version. Ys 8 is going mobile. This version will be out worldwide in 2020. Wonder if it'll still have the so bad it's good English localization. Yakuza 7 is subtitled Like a Dragon in the eventual English release. Also, you pay in-game money for summons, and participate in movie theater minigames, Pachi Slot, and Yakuza Kart. Nice! Bandai Namco's Dragon Ball Z Kakarot has a release date, 17 January. Still no sign of the game featuring pre-Vegeta Saga adventures. A missed opportunity there, guys. Well, that's all the time we have for this week. We still have a lot more news and features at kakuchopre.com, so do check those out. We totally appreciate it. Till then, that's the way the world pixelates.